Hello everybody, and guys, seriously seriously. Seriously guys, I have some news for you guys. I'm so happy. Well, first of all, this is news I got a long time ago, but I kept forgetting to share it. They are making an official new King's Quest game. Now, I know there's a King's Quest game that is kind of King's Quest 9, but it's really sort of a fan make, but no, Roberta Williams has actually contributed in making an official King's Quest 9. I'm excited about this. However, the gameplay I've seen is going to be very different, and it's going to be King Graham, I think, as Sir Graham on one of his adventures. It's almost going to be like a prequel to the first King's Quest, or something along those lines. However, I am still very excited. This was announced a while ago. There was a big video game award show, I think it was, and Roberta and Ken Williams were honored there, which I was very happy for. They deserve it. And then that was announced with the trailer and everything. I'm just excited. But I have news that I just found out yesterday. And I'm taking so much of this video. But I'm going to say it anyway. I just found out that one of my other favorite video game makers, whatever you want to call it, Tim Schafer, has announced the release of Grim Fandango Remastered for download on GOG.com coming in about a week. On January 27th. Right now it's January 20th. I am super excited about that. In fact, I'm so excited that I'm going to see how quickly, when I can get through my playthrough of this game, and I'm going to immediately start on Grim Fandango. That is one I've wanted to play for a long time. It is one I've gotten several requests for, and it would be pretty awesome if I was the first to get my hands on, first to begin a Let's Play of the remastered version of Grim Fandango. That would be great. Anyways, let's get back to the game at hand. Last time, we crashed the ship. That's pretty much what happened, trying to get to the Isle of Alace, and look what's happened.
I'm a long way from anything. I didn't know the ocean could look so big.
Seriously, and you're gonna get sunstroke if you stay out here for too long, so what are we gonna do? There's no shade, and this thing keeps popping up.
What the hell is that? Uh-oh, for some reason the story of the bloodthirsty cannibal merman of the Sea of Song suddenly pops to mind.
Jeez, what is that thing? Well, is it a bloodthirsty merman? It wouldn't be a cannibal, but you know. Hello?
Hi. Do you speak Arcadian? Guess not. Doesn't seem so bloodthirsty and cannibalistic up close, though, does it?
I guess not. Can we...
This is all that's left afloat of the White Dragon. I'm either the luckiest person alive or the unluckiest person about to die a slow, horrible death.
Hello? Ah, didn't get it in time. Oh well, it'll come back up. Let's grab it. Whatever the heck that is. That is pretty creepy, though. Like out in the middle of nowhere, there's nothing else, and this head just pops up. So, what's the smart thing to do?
Hey, come over here and let me pet you.
Offer to pet the weird creature.
You're just like a seal, aren't you?
Oh, jeez. And we are dragged underwater where we will drown and die a horrible death. End of the longest journey. Seriously, what is going on here? You can say that escalated quickly, but we're actually going downwards, so that'd be the opposite. Uh-oh. City, but we're not going to get to enjoy it for very long if, Oh, bro.
Oh, bloody typical. I told her. She didn't believe me. Girls always disappear on me. Always.
Oh, good, we made it somewhere. And our journal survived and we wrote in it and it's not soaking wet. Yeah, this gets pretty weird. I don't know how she keeps up on this thing. Captured, kidnapped, abducted by mermen. I'm trapped underwater in a tiny little bubble of air. And why I'm not panicking right about now? If I'm ever going to panic, this would be a good time. I'm claustrophobic and I have a fear of water. This situation combines all my phobias into one tidy little package. And yet I feel relaxed. Like it's all gonna be okay. It's gonna work itself out. April, listen to me. You're screwed. How are you gonna get out of this one? By using your head? Right, my head. That'll help me breathe underwater. No, what I need is some scuba diving equipment. Either that or gills, and I need to talk to these mer people, find out why they saw fit to rescue me and bring me here. That's a good question. Let's take a look around at our new environment.
It's a drawing of a man cutting his finger open and squeezing some blood into a bowl together with some green, mossy stuff. Then he mashes it together and... oh, gross! He dips a black pearl in it and eats it. That's barbaric. Maybe the stories about the cannibal mermen were true after all.
That is pretty gross.
But hey, in the next one he seems capable of speaking fluently with the creatures that brought me here. I wouldn't mind that, if it could get me the hell out of here.
So he eats a pearl, speaks with those things. What's this?
It's a drawing of a man, a human, sticking a strange, polyp-shaped object into his mouth. Ugh! In the next drawing, he seems to be able to breathe underwater. Convenient, if somewhat radical.
Well, now that we've seen that, we can look at the wall and there
The
seem to be
walls look
polyps here.
organic. And those blue things... I think they're polyps of some kind. They live inside the wall and are part of the structure. National Geographic would go nuts over stuff like this.
Does that still exist in your time? Well, we don't really have a choice.
There's fresh oxygen coming through here. These polyps must process the oxygen in the water somehow. That's how I'm able to breathe in here.
I was actually wondering about that. Well, we have to do what we have to do.
It's the polyp I yanked out of the wall.
Time for some nom-noms.
Oh, this is so disgusting, but I have to get out of here.
And now we have a polyp and we can exit.
They must have built that house specifically for air-breathing creatures like myself.
Alright. So let's take a look around.
It's a big seashell.
The city, but I don't want to go there yet.
There's a large black pearl inside the seashell.
Ooh, that's what we need. Alright. Okay, let's go to the city now. Swim faster, April, faster! And where the heck are we? I don't know. Hello, merperson.
It's a mer... person. God knows what sex it is, but I'm sure it's not the one that kidnapped me. That one had smaller... wings.
Jeez, these kind of remind me of the mer people from, Tales of Monkey Island. Very androgynous.
Why did you bring me here?
Okay, that makes perfect sense.
Lucky me, I'm stuck at the bottom of the sea with Bubbles the mermaid.
There's got to be a way to communicate with these creatures.
Well, we saw that thing on the wall. Hey, there's that green stuff that we need. I'm assuming.
It's a glowing green substance that's spread evenly across the walls, providing light and heat.
And we need some of it. Now, I'll tell you right now, we actually have to go back to the, bubble thing.
They must have built that.
Skip, skip, skip. Did our journal update? That sounded like that, but oh well. Okay, so here's what we have to do. We have to mix blood with that green stuff, put it on the pearl, then eat the pearl. Ready? Alright, first blood. This is gonna hurt. I cringe at this kind of
If
thing.
this gets infected and I have to chew off my finger to fight the gangrene, I'm suing somebody. Now, things I do to save the world. Worlds.
So we now have blood.
A drop of my sweet, precious blood.
So let's use it on the moss.
It's a small amount of a glowing green substance.
Use that on the pearl, and it turns golden.
The pearl has turned a golden color and it's glowing with magic.
Now we take the pearl and nom nom
Always
nom.
had trouble swallowing pills, especially huge golden magical ones.
I've never had
There
trouble.
goes nothing. Ooh.
So we've swallowed that. We should be able to talk with the mer person now. Skip. Hey, mer person, can you understand me now? Can I understand you?
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, we
How does that
understand.
help her ears too?
Weird. I have this nagging feeling in the back of my mind that I shouldn't be able to understand what you're saying. But I do.
Oh well.
You have passed the 2 tests of the Gatherer, Landwalker. Breathing water and speaking the tongue of the Merum. You can serve us now.
Geez, this reminds me of the Nerevarine trials from Morrowind.
Serve you?
You have been brought here to serve us as the Gatherer of Tanyan.
What's Tanyan?
Tanyan is life. Tanyan brings light to darkness and sustenance to our caves. Tanyan keeps the snapjaw from our children and heats us when it is cold. Tanyan is life.
Where does Tanyan come from?
Our gatherers collect it from the caves and shores of the islands, but there is less Tanyan to be found each season, and we need help.
How does Tanyan do all those things you said?
Tanyan provides warmth and light. It draws the harvest close.
Harvest?
The creatures of the sea that we eat, the golden tail, and the weed-eye, and the sand-eater.
Fish. You're talking about fish.
The harvest, yes, that is what we said. The harvest is drawn to the light and to the heat, but the snapjaw are clever. They stay away. They know the light allows us better aim with our spears.
So that green stuff we ate, I guess that's Tanyan.
Why can't you gather Tanyan yourself?
We do, but we cannot move far from our cities, or the snapjaw will hunt us and eat us. If we travel in force, we leave our men and children without guard. And we cannot travel too close to the islands, or the winged demons may catch eye of us. They leave our gatherers alone, though, so you have nothing to fear.
I'm guessing this is a matriarchal society, meaning women are actually the rulers, while men stay behind to care for the children and cook the sandwiches or whatever. Winged demons, isn't that kind of reminiscent of the people we are trying to get to?
Who are the winged demons?
Ugly, leathery creatures who defy nature to fly up there in the sky. They are evil and live to destroy our people.
That's not nice.
Don't the snapjaw kill the gatherers?
Rarely. Your meat is bitter and tough, not soft and tender like ours.
I won't ask how you know that. I think I've learned enough about Tanyan for now.
Okay.
You have learned nothing, but your training will teach you what you need to know.
This is interesting.
Are your people called the Merum?
We are the Merum. Most landwalkers call us mermen or merpeople, but the Merum is our name in truth.
Who are you, man?
We are the queen of the third city of the Merum, enlightened keeper of the Tanyan, protector of the light.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, I really had no idea you were a queen.
We are just a queen. Our function is to serve the people, To light our cities, provide food for our men and children, and to protect them from the snapjaw that hunt us in the dark.
So, this is their only light source, which makes sense being at the bottom of the sea and all.
Do you know where my ship went down?
The vessel you foolishly travel in above the water, it rests not far from the city, just past and beyond the Landwalker's bubble where you were first brought.
Okay.
I think it is dead.
I don't know why that made me laugh. Yes, it is dead for all intents and purposes. But we need our talisman back, and I believe it's in there still.
Do you know the island of Elias?
Yes, we know the island of Elias. Our gatherers find Tanyan there, and the Miram once had a city in the shallow waters below it.
Can you bring me there?
Until your training is complete, you cannot go gathering. We cannot risk losing you to the Snapjaw, or to have you desert your duties to our people.
How long will my training take?
6 cold oceans.
What does that mean?
6 years? Sure, that makes sense. Everything in this world takes ages.
We do not have that kind of time.
I've been told that you worship an old god who lives in the deep.
How did you come by this forbidden knowledge?
I picked it up on my way here. Could you take me to him?
You? No, we cannot. Unless you are Miram, you are not even allowed to speak of our sleeping god.
Ooh, sorry.
Thanks for your time.
We will call on you soon to begin your service. Until then, you should stay inside the Landwalker's bubble and away from the dark waters where the Snapjaw lurk.
But I do want to get to that ship, so, ooh, there's a spear here. We should
It's
take that.
spear. A harpoon, I guess it's called in maritime terminology.
Yeah, we could use that. In case some Snapjaws try to get at us. What if those are just sharks?
Leave the spear be. It belongs to the Water Stiller.
Or
Sorry.
not. Okay. What is the Water Stiller? We'll have to ask her about that.
Can we talk for a minute?
Yes, Gatherer. We may.
What is
Who
that?
or what is the Water Stiller?
The Water Stiller is in our prophecies. She is the Landwalker who will make us a people united and end all strife.
Wonder if that's me.
So you're at war with other Miram?
No. And so the time for the Water Stiller is still to come. We are at peace with other Miram.
Oh, okay. So I'm pretty much the underwater Nerevarine here.
What else can you tell me about the Water Stiller?
She will come among us by providence, and she will take something from us that we have kept hidden for many generations.
What is it the Water Stiller will come to take from you?
We do not know, but she will open up the ancient shrine and bring light to the darkness. She will destroy a Snapjaw with her spear, give witness of her mission, and then she will reunite us.
She sounds like a swell person.
She is the Water Stiller. She is prophecy.
Okay. So let's just assume that we are
Thanks
into
for your
those
time.
things, if we can.
My time is yours, Gatherer.
What's this?
It's a pretty blue crystal.
Can we take that? I guess we can. First crystal.
It's the crystal I took from the Marian's home.
So, what is this? Can you tell me? I mean, you let me take it.
Do you need this?
No. It is of no value to us.
Where did you find it? It looks very old.
I believe one of the children found it just outside the city, not far from the Landwalker's bubble, among the seaweed by the rocks. We have used it for decoration in our hall, but you are welcome to it. Consider it a gift, Gatherer.
Well, shucks. Thank you. Alright. So let's see if we can't find a ship. She said it was beyond the bubble. Yeah, I want to look over here first. Where is it?
It's a big seashell.
I already saw that. There we go, seaweed. Yeah, I have to click right there.
The seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate.
Wonder if we can't...
Here's another one of those crystals buried in the sand among the seaweed.
Another one? So the first one was found among the seaweed. Now we have a second one. Second crystal. Interesting. Alright. And it seems like there's more back there. If we move this again...
There's an entrance to a cave back here. Judging by the amount of seaweed, it's a long time since anybody's been in there.
Well, let's go in ourselves. Hello, what is going on? Oh, another crystal.
It's another one of those blue crystals.
Let's grab it. And another
It's
here.
another one of those blue crystals.
So that's 4 crystals. Where are these things coming from? And what is this? Interesting.
It's a long spear with hooks. Probably a harpoon then. This inscription looks like a huge pyramidic structure with an eye in the middle. This inscription looks like a fish. It's inscribed with the image of a wave, probably representing water.
Interesting. I wonder what we do with this. Well, there are these tags here as well.
This ring is inscribed with the image of a miram. This ring is inscribed with the image of a clay pot. This ring is inscribed with the image of fire. This ring is inscribed with the image of a bird.
So it seems there are opposites here. So let's try something out. So let's do the outside ring first. So let's see. Let's move this. Geez, this reminds me of a mist puzzle. Let's move the fire here. Since a bird, that's a marum. Let's move the bird over to the fish. Now what would be opposite here? Would pot be opposite of spear? Then would marum be opposite of one-eyed pyramid? I don't know, let's try it. Ah, that did something. What it did, I'm not sure. But now we have these slots here. So let's see. Well, let's look at this.
It's the crystal I found among the seaweed.
There seems to be a harpoon on it. There's a harpoon on this one.
It's the crystal I took from the Marian's home.
Let's try this one. Put it here. Oh, we want the harpoon to face here, eye to face here, and fish to face there. That makes sense. Okay. Now let's put this one. And move it. Wait a minute. I think that might be it. Let's see, we'll get the fish one. Put it here. And I believe, I don't know, fish, move it twice. Fish should now be facing there, I believe. I hope so. The spear's there, so fish must be there. And so we have one more. Let's face this. There we go. And what do we get?
Crystals on the altar light up the entire cave.
Oh, and look at what we revealed.
It looks like some kind of visual history of the Maram people.
Interesting.
According to this first tablet... Oh my god. It turns out the Maram came to Earth inside a type of spaceship from another planet. They're aliens? Not that anything should surprise me at this point, but still. They look very different back then, though. It must have been a long time ago. Their ship looks to have been a living thing, according to these drawings. Wait a minute. Could this be their ancient god? One of the dragons? I think it has to be. After they arrived on Earth, their species divided in two. One crawled into the sea, the other onto land. What does that mean? This must be a while later, because the Maram look like they do today. At least the ones who went into the sea do. The other ones? They have wings. If I'm going to guess, I'd say that the ones who went to live on land became the Elation, which means the Maram and Elation are related. In this one, they're living close to each other and in peace. And it seems they share equally in the production of Tanyan, which attracts fish for both peoples to eat. Then something happens. War, it looks like, and the Maram and Elation move away from each other. In this last one, Tanyan is beginning to become scarce, and the Maram are losing many of their young ones to the Snapjaw. They fear the Elation, and they forget their common heritage. At the very end, there's a prophecy, I think. The Maram and the Elation joining hands once again. When they do, Tanyan becomes plentiful and both people prosper.
I really do think April, as the 13th Guardian, has a special ability to actually be able to read these hieroglyphs, like, and actually get more meaning from them than anybody else would. But yeah, so the winged people and the sea people were once one people.
It's a circular indentation framed with the image of two dragons biting each other's tails, almost exactly like the markings on my talisman.
This is all really interesting. What, oh what, are we going to do with all this information? Well, you're just going to have to find out next time on Let's Play The Longest Journey. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.